So, I was going through my stuff earlier this week, and I just remembered I actually have like 3 different versions of the SpongeBob SquarePants Monopoly board game edition. And we're gonna just quickly take a look at like all 3 of the versions that I have. Right here we have, pretty sure these are all like out of print now, by the way. Although they have done newer versions of SpongeBob Monopoly over the years. I think there's even like a meme version now or something silly like that. This is like the old printing of it. That's like discontinued and like long out of print. Here we have the original version, just English only, in Nickelodeon, or just Nick, Splat logo. Let me just take this off first. Again, SpongeBob's eyes are lenticular on this cover. You can see they actually had to put something inside the box to make it look like that. Or yeah, the eyes follow you if you move the cover. I do remember buying this version back in like 2008. Even back then, I think they were like discontinuing it, or well, this is from 2005, by the way. So definitely an older board game by this point. This one's made by Hasbro and the Parker brothers. Ages 8 and up. I think my mom forced me to wait till I was 8 just to play this. And I actually have played this SpongeBob Monopoly board game before, like once. Like forever ago. Sorry if there's a shadow, but there's the good look at the back of the case. See if I Barnacle Reality. Yeah, if I hold it up, it doesn't seem to cast as much of a shadow. I know this is supposed to be like the American version, but I've seen this sold in Australia as well. When I was on vacation once. Yeah. I'm not gonna take this out. You can always see it, the board on the back of the box anyway. There's that kind of lenticular cover. Again, with the weird SpongeBob eyes. And this is the first version I got from like a Toys R Us back in like 2008. Like I said, this is the English only version of the game. bring that up. These other two versions were gifts, by the way. The next version we have is the bilingual version. Again, it's pretty much a lot of the same as the other version, except now it has, oh yeah, the English and the French written on it, and the logo seems to have been moved up to the top, like, left corner instead of kind of in the center. Yeah, it's not in the best of shape either. I think I've seen this version on going in like used stores over the years. And this green SpongeBob logo was very common on merchandise during like the mid 2000s. 2005 again. Yeah, this would have been the version sold in like, this would have been the version sold in like Canada. Yeah, probably saw this in the store as a kid, but I do not remember, because it's like 19 years ago or however many years ago I saw it in the store, like 2006. Well, there's a sticker still there. Not where I got it from, but a friend did. And here's the back. There we go. If I can get a good grip on it. Again, someone's missing some of the Nick logos on the back. Oh, bilingual game components inside. Yeah, it even says so on the back of the box for this specific release anyway. There's the game pieces. Website in English. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Oops, now it's, let me guess, it's facing the wrong way again. Again, does it have the oh, there's the pieces. Look like this manual is bilingual too. Not going through this. Yeah, you get kind of, oh, sorry if I'm not good with showing this, but even the board is written in the English, French. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just because I don't want to feel incomplete, going back to this English only version again, just real quick. pretty hard to do this with one hand. There's the manual, and same thing as before, just English for this version. So yeah, anyways, like we said, English, English and French. And now we get on to the last one that I have. It's the only international version that I have. And it's Bobby Sponge Monopoly. Apparently this one's done by Hasbro. The Spanish version of the game. Notice the eyes. The eyes are actually normal on this and not lenticular like the other two versions. And his mouth seems to be cut off because they moved the image up too high. Didn't make a full version or whatever. This one's not the best of shape either. Don't expect me to understand this version. It's still kind of a nice little kooky collectible to have or whatever. But they did try, of course, they wanted to release this around the world. As you would imagine, and like I said, that logo is, I think, the regular version of the show's logo during the 2000s, instead of that green logo. The Monopoly logo is smaller, along with, again, SpongeBob's eyes being normal on this version. Parker Brothers. 2006 or something, I believe, for this version of the game. Eesh. I guess they used these as the character pieces instead of the metal like the North American version has. Once again, there's the board, but it's in Spanish. Hope that piece didn't fall out. The Spanish version. You. Okay. I'm rich. back in there. And doing this with one hand, not recommended. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there you have it for the Spanish version of SpongeBob, or should I say Bobby Sponja Monopoly. Oh, the piece did fall out. I have to put that back in. Huh. Check that out. That makes for a nice, good shot right there. Maybe a thumbnail or whatever. And this is what they all look like stacked up onto each other. The Spanish one seems to have trouble trying to close correctly. Get over. There you go. Anyways, that's, yeah, I didn't, didn't think I'd end up with 3 different versions of this board game, but there you go. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. So, goodbye.